This this video is a reaction. It's protected under the Fair Use Act, and it is to critique Terence Crawford interview with Max Kellerman, and it is to educate, what I'm saying, our viewers on boxing and making fights in the interviews with um, Terence Crawford. What's going on, boxing heads? This is Full Counter Boxing, and what we have here today is we have a reaction to Terence Crawford interview with Max Kellerman. You know what I'm saying? He continued the tour, the capping tour, um, still talking about, you know what I'm saying, trying to spread his side of why he ducked Errol Spence Jr. And so we're going to go into the capathon, and, you know what I'm saying, but he did get a little bit of pushback from Max Kellerman. I don't think he was expecting that. This video is protected by, you know what I'm saying, the Fair Use Act. This is all fair use. Thank you. Let's share our screen.
made, and we got close to it, but we wanted a little transparency on the writing off on the budget, and you know
Now, what is he talking about? What fighter, you know what I'm saying, don't sign a contract because they want to write off on the, they want to control the expenses of the fight? That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? That right there is a red flag. That's a red flag because that don't make no damn sense that he wanted control over, right, bro. You are the B side. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence Jr. is the A side. You know what I'm saying? So you still are trying to find ways to put obstacles, you know, in the way of the fight because you're demanding shit that fighters don't get, right? So why not? You made the fight with Green Machine without controlling the expenses. You made the fight with um, Thomas Delorme, with Sean Porter, with Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying? You made these fights, but now with Errol Spence Jr., you got to control every molecular um, thing that's in the fight, right? So that tells us that this is different. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying you changed up in this fight. You know what I'm saying? You made all those other fights, but you couldn't fight, you know what I'm saying, Errol Spence Jr., right? Because he got the chance to beat your ass, right? So this don't make no sense already out the gate.
you know when money come in, we just want this
What you're
open book, basically.
So that don't sound like when money come in, they want an open book. That sound like they want control of the money coming in. That's what that sound like. That don't sound like when the money come in. That's just a vague, some kind of dumb bullshit that he's saying. If the money comes in, we want the books open. They gave you a transparency on the whole operation. You know what I'm saying? On the back end, the percentages, it's all in the contract. That's what EJ was saying. That's why EJ told you to show the contract because it's not about what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to set it up for whoever is behind him pulling the strings. He's trying to, you know what I'm saying, whoever directed him to ask for these things are trying to get that money, trying to get their hands on that money. I don't know if he's gotten front end money already from somebody on that fight, you know what I'm saying, and he's working for them, and we all know who we're talking about, you know what I'm saying? And he, because what fighter asks for that kind of control, especially if you're the B side, bro? Make it make sense.
what you're referring to, I believe you can correct me if I'm wrong, is you agreed to fight Spence without a guaranteed purse, just for money on the back end, not of the gross, of the net, of the profits on the fight. And so you wanted oversight over the books. What are they spending on the promotion, et cetera, et cetera? And you want access to them and some ability to agree to what the expenses are, et cetera. And Al Heyman, Spence's advisor, but the guy who seems to be running the show over there wasn't going to have it. And so eventually you say we can't go forward. Is that an
So, how you going to tell the guy who's offering you, who's making an offer to you, you know what I'm saying, to fight Errol Spence Jr. How you gonna come over there with some crazy ass demands, bro? You know what I'm saying? You are the challenger. EJ got 3 belts, you got 1. So this tells me right there that you was on some bullshit in the first place, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nobody makes those kind of demands. You know what I'm saying? Nobody makes those kind. You the B side, bro. This is for boxing legacy, right? You don't come in there talking about you need to see the books. You know what I'm saying? You need to see your paycheck stub. You know what I'm saying? We need to see social security numbers. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to see all those details, bro. You are just a fighter to show up in the ring. That's all it is. Your life may be on the line, but Errol Spence Jr. life is on the line too, and y'all fighting for the same pot of money. You know what I'm saying, on the back end. So right there, Terence Crawford is muddying up the waters. You know what I'm saying? He's muddying up the waters by saying all this dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? You the B side, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't bring nothing to the table but a WBO belt. That's about it that you've been sitting on for the last, what, 3 to 4 years, not doing anything, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? This dude here is just, he's garbage, bro. He's trash. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's good that Errol Spence Jr. don't fight him because he's just going to end up getting him put in jail and shit. You know what I'm saying? This dude is on some shady ass shit right here. And you know what fighter comes to a fight talking about he didn't ask for to see the books, you know, to fight Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? He didn't ask to see the fight, the books to fight Jose Benavidez. He didn't ask Bob Aaron could he see the books. You see what I'm saying? So the shit is dumb, bro. The shit is stupid. You know what I'm saying? And he just don't want to fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tell me something, the business ain't right. He just wanted to be fair, bro. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? When you go to an organization, you know what I'm saying, you're not over the organization. You see what I'm saying? You're trying to get what they got, 3 belts and undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So everybody and all his fans trying to act like the PBC need Terence Crawford. They don't need him. He's just a bum slayer. You know what I'm saying? With a belt that Errol Spence Jr. need to become undisputed, and he's trying to milk it. He's trying to take advantage of that, and he don't have any leverage, bro. They could just skip that belt. It's okay. 3 belts used to be undisputed anyway. The WBO wasn't recognized until what, 2000 something? That belt is extra. You know what I'm saying? Just like his whole career is extra. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he ain't got no notable wins, bro. This dude is trash, man. He's garbage.
An accurate description of what happened?
For sure, for sure. That's exactly what happened. It was a whole bunch of, well, why you need this? Well, why you need that? And, can I ask you, what's the reason behind this and what's the reason behind that? And it basically was
Well, that was just Al Heyman trying to see if it was McKinnon advising him and trying to get control over, you know what I'm saying, the concessions um, of the fight and trying to get his hand in there. And he was trying to, and Terence Crawford knows he was trying to be obscure about the shit. You know what I'm saying? He can't divulge their names because, they the shadowy figures in the back smoking cigars, you know what I'm saying? Whatever little crusty deal they did on Terence Crawford's side, it ain't going to work because the PBC is not going to have any dealings with McKinnon, bro.
ongoing thing until, I just was like, all right, cool. I'm going to go elsewhere. And then that's when we start hearing back from.
He did not tell them that he was going elsewhere. See, this dude be lying, bro. This dude be lying. You know what I'm saying? He told Al Heyman and Errol Spence Jr. They had no idea that this dude was dealing with BLK Prime, bro. They had no idea. This dude be changing up his story. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't stand this nigga, man. He's fake and he's weak, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know what they eating out there in Omaha, man, but shit is on some fake ass corn, you know what I'm saying? Some processed corn. You know what I'm saying? That shit is ridiculous, bro, listening to this guy, man, cap like this.
So, Terence, I and many others think Crawford Spence is not only one of the best matchups you could ever make, but is vital for the legacies of both of you guys. How do you feel about that? Do you believe the fight will ever happen? And if a Spence fight doesn't happen, is that something that you think really damages your legacy in any way? Or would there be anyone else at 147 pounds that would pique your interest the same way?
Well, I think it's a great fight for both our legacy and for boxing as a whole. But at the same time, I think, a lot of people is reaching when they say it's going to damage my legacy.
Bro, it is going to damage your legacy because you are the one with the weak resume. You are the one who runs away from 50-50 competition. You know what I'm saying? You never had a 50-50 fight in your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to remember the name of Terence Crawford because you didn't dare to be great. Yeah, they'll see your numbers on there. You know what I'm saying? They'll see your name. You know what I'm saying? But you're not going to be mentioned. You know what I'm saying? You think 2-3 years after you retire, people still going to be talking about Bud Crawford, the guy who fought so competition, the guy who won undisputed in a week 140 division? No, nobody's going to be talking about your legacy, bro. Your legacy is weak. You know what I'm saying? That your legacy is Kool-Aid without sugar, bro. It's very bitter. You know what I'm saying? It's very bitter. You know, and nobody's drinking Kool-Aid with no sugar, bro. You got to add some sugar in there. You got a great fighter has to beat other great fighters, bro. You know what I'm saying? All this propaganda and misinformation you putting out there, you're trying to convince yourself. It's like a woman empowerment thing, where you're trying to, what I'm saying, create affirmations for yourself, what I'm saying, that everybody knows not true. It's a delusion. It's like a female delusion. You stay in a bubble that you want to believe so you can do these dastardly things like duck Errol Spence Jr. And it's a damn shame.
I'm a three-way world champion. I'm a former undisputed world champion. I've accomplished a lot in boxing. So I really don't think it'll damage my legacy. It just go down as one of the biggest fights that never happened.
See, and that's the narrative that he wants to spin. That's what he's putting out there to the trolls and to his people. It's just going to be a fight that never happened. That's wishful thinking. No, he wish it goes down like that, but no, bro. You the dude that ducked the smoke, bro. That's how you're gonna go down. You're gonna go down as the weakest WBO champion at 147. What I'm saying, in 2022, bro. What I'm saying, that's your legacy. You know what I'm saying? So, all this wishful thinking that it's gonna be like Aaron Pryor and Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard had options, bro. He fought Tommy Hearns, man. He fought Duran and lost. You know what I'm saying? He put it out there. He was a real champion. It don't matter that Sugar Ray Leonard lost. It was the fact that Duran came after him and challenged him, and he took on the challenge. You ain't made of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're not made of the stuff. Don't mention Sugar Ray Leonard's name. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a trash fighter, bro. Don't mention his name. You're not on the level of a Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard conduct three fighters because he still fought Tommy Hearns and he still fought Duran and he still fought Marvelous Marvin Hagler. You know what I'm saying? You ain't do none of that, bro. You ain't fight nobody on that level. You know what I'm saying? As great as your fans say you are, bro, you just an illusion, bro. Your whole career is an illusion. It's a build up fight. It's just a 38 win build up fight illusion. You know what I'm saying? So this dude, you know what I'm saying, he really, have to he really has to put his own accolades out there. You know what I'm saying? By saying he's a undisputed champion, three division champion, and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? None of that matters because you didn't fight anybody in those divisions. You know what I'm saying? A great fighter becomes great when he beats other great fighters. That's why Sugar Ray Leonard is great. You know what I'm saying? You haven't fought nothing like that, bro. You just trying to, you just saying shit out your mouth, bro, but it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's why people look at you sideways. You know what I'm saying? You're always playing the victim of something, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got 38 fights and you still haven't proven yourself. You're the world oldest champion prospect. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Um, when you look back at Sugar Ray Leonard versus Aaron Pryor, they never fought each other, and both of them is still considered two of the greatest fighters that
Terrence,
fought.
Yo, one's considered a great fighter, the other one is considered a crackhead. Okay, Aaron Pryor, yeah, he even fought Alexis Aguero, right? That fight was lit, bro. That fight was lit. Aaron Pryor even had his 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? You can't mention Aaron Pryor. You can't mention Sugar Ray Leonard. God damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. You fighting David Avenesian. You need to be ashamed of yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with boxing today. We need to bring back shame, bro. You know what I'm saying? These guys, they're trying to skate through their careers unscathed. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want nothing to happen to Terence Crawford, but he's a pretender. He's a fraud. He's going 38 fights, man. You know what I'm saying? Without having to fight. You know what I'm saying? The best. You know what I'm saying? Now that the gates open and now that he's his own promoter, he's still doing the same thing he did at Top Rank. And he think we supposed to just let that shit slide, give him a pass. No, nigga. Nah, ain't no passes for you. No, nigga, you gonna get this work just like everybody else. Let's continue.
So
Terrence, yes, that fight never happened. It would have been a really interesting fight. But Bud, when the dust settled, Sugar Ray was over here, Tommy Hearns was over there, and they got it on, right? Like that happened. That's why he is Sugar Ray Leonard. It was a tough fight to win. It looked like he was going to lose. How do you beat Tommy Hearns? By the way, Errol Spence, long, rangy, southpaw, high work rate, good chin, can play defense when he wants to, a jab. How does Bud overcome that? Even if I think you should be favored in that fight and others, it has that same juice because the dust has settled and there's Bud and there's Errol Spence. You really mean to tell me right now that's not important to you to
Nigga. That nigga riding real hard on that. You riding real hard. I don't like that shit. I'm a, I'm gonna have to drop a dime on that nigga. I'm gonna have to drop a dime on that nigga. I don't like that shit. Mm-mm. But you see Terrence Crawford face. I don't like that shit. I'm gonna have to drop a. I have to drop a dime on that nigga. Max Kellerman, he don't like that shit, boy. Look at Bud face. You know what I'm saying? He don't like to hear that. All them skills that Errol Spence Jr. has. He's very superficial and he's very petty. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to get in the ring to prove nothing, but he still want to carry the reputation over Errol Spence Jr. He wants to outshine Errol Spence Jr. since he got undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Which is just a house of cards, bro. You know what I'm saying? Undisputed don't mean nothing if you didn't fight nobody, bro. That's what we keep telling his fans. You know what I'm saying? That he don't have no notable wins, bro, in that. So let's continue, man. Look at his face, man.
get that man in the ring?
no, no. By no means, am I not saying that it's not important to get that fight. Like I've been saying for
Now this is where Terrence Crawford start talking out the side of his neck. You know what I'm saying? He wants to downplay the fight, but yet he want to have it both ways. He want to make it seem like he want to fight, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? He don't want the fight to be able to happen. He want to burn the bridges with the PBC. You know what I'm saying? He already setting the narrative that the fight gonna be like Aaron Pryor and Sugar Ray Leonard. That's what he wants to happen. You know what I'm saying? He wants it to be like that, so he don't have to go in there and get Falumaloom by Errol Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's mentioning that. So he's trying to plant seeds. See, that's how you plant seeds. When you put it out there that this may happen, because that's what you want to happen. That's wishful thinking. So plant the seeds early so nobody be surprised when you duck Errol Spence Jr. You already said, what I'm saying, that you don't want this fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's 50-50. I made the fight is behind me. This dude here is trash, bro. I'm trying to tell you, he's a fraud. He is not pound for pound number one, man. So he's not. I don't even know if he's top 10. You know what I'm saying?
years that's the fight that I want. That's the fight that I've been trying to secure. That's the fight.
Now we know that's cap because you was at Top Rank, and Top Rank wasn't going to make that fight, bro. That's why you sued Bob Arum. Now this don't mean nothing to Bud fans because they just let that roll off They back like water on a duck back, right? You know what I'm saying? This tells it all. You know what I'm saying? You lying about you've been trying to get this fight for years and you knew you wasn't gonna get that fight at top rank. That's why you re-signed with top rank so you could stay away from the PBC fighters. You didn't want to fight Keith Thurman, you didn't want to fight Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, or Errol Spence Jr. Because if you did, you would have made a deal with the PBC back then, and you probably would have been a great star up under the PBC. But we saw, as soon as you left top rank, boy, you went to Dubai trying to make deals. You went to the zone to try to make deals. You went to everybody in the world, and then nobody wanted your ass, bro. Nobody wanted your ass because one, you're old, you're on the back end of your career. Two, you're hard to deal with, and three, you're shady. You shady, bro. You know what I'm saying? You trying to make a boatload of money, you know what I'm saying, on some mafia don shit, some Godfather shit. You know what I'm saying? So no, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not happening, bro.
that the fans want to see, but at some point, you know, uh, only can do so much. I've been doing all that I can to try to get that.
So what exactly is all he can? Sign the contract, put his name on the contract? Why didn't you try that? Let's try that. Try putting your name on the dotted line. That's all you can do, bro. That's all you have to do. Is just put your name on the dotted line. So you lying. Once again, here, Terence Crawford is lying. This is why this dude is a piece of shit. You see what I'm saying? And I say it like that because it's what it is. He's not going to be 100, bro, ever, 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 ever. He's never going to be honest. You know what I'm saying? He's always going to tell a lie because he don't want to fight Earl Smith Jr. He's 35 years old and he's declining. I'm pretty sure in the gym. He's got them young boys touching him up like Shakur Stevenson, probably even Keyshawn Davis, probably touching him up. He can't move the way he used to, and he knows he can't survive in there with Earl Smith Jr. He don't. He's happy with keeping Earl Smith Jr. from becoming undisputed at 147. Now that's the sad, pathetic part of it. You know what I'm saying? He's just being in the way. He's just blocking undisputed. And by not fighting him and trying to run out the time on Errol Spence Jr., he's happy with that. You know what I'm saying? He's happy with that.
That fight, and I'm still the one to be blamed for not making the fight happen. So I'm gonna continue to try to get that fight done and you know sealed so everybody can see who's the best fighter in the world is. That's all I can do.
Yeah, but what you're doing ain't enough. Signing your name on a contract is easy, bro. Unless you don't know how to write. Do you know how to write? You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to write. Let me see. So this is a reaction. You know what I'm saying? It's protected under fair use. You know what I'm saying? This is a reaction to the Terence Crawford interview with Max Kellerman, and I'm just critiquing it and on my channel. Let's get back into it.
All I
That's
can
all I
tell
can
you,
do
Bud, is
now. If things
from a fight fan's point of view, when I think of like the best things that I could see in this world, some of like the most sublime stuff, right? The stuff that makes life worth living as a fight fan. I think of Bud Crawford and Errol Spence, man. I need to see that, and I do appreciate that you seem to be the one trying to make it happen. I have a question for you about one other fighter at welterweight, and he has not proven it yet. But I used to ask you this when I was covering you at HBO and I was working your fights, and I would talk to you about when you eyeball the other guys out there, game recognized game, real recognized real. Who do you see? And I was really saying it's going to be Errol Spence, and here he is, right? The other guy I see out there that looks very interesting is Boots Ennis. If you can't get Errol Spence in the ring, when you look at Boots, do you see something special there?
Yeah, of course, he's a very talented kid. He's young, he's strong, he's big, he's fast, he's switch. I've been watching him ever since the amateurs, just like I've been watching Errol Spence. So I see a lot of determination, skills, dedication in the kid. And he's on his way up. He's going to be a force to reckon with.
If he's not going to fight Earl Spence Jr., he's definitely not going to fight Jerron Boots Ennis. Jerron Boots Ennis don't have anything to really offer Terence Crawford. If Terence Earl Spence Jr. got 3 belts at 147. You know, you don't turn down an undisputed fight to go fight a David Avanesian. You know what I'm saying? You could fight David Avanesian anytime, even if he lost to Errol Spence Jr. That David Avanesian fight would be there. So it don't make sense, what I'm saying, to leave a fight, what I'm saying, that's worth more money, that's for more, that got more on the line than to go fight a dude that nobody's gonna give you credit for. Nobody's gonna watch. And while you're bullshitting, you might get Falumaloon by David Avanesian. So you're definitely not going to fight a Boots Ennis. That's way too much firepower for you, buddy. You've already, saying ducked, the Ray Robinsons, and saying you've ducked the Udanis Ugases. Saying you've ducked the Keith Thurmans, the Danny Garcias. You're definitely not going to fight Jerron Boots Ennis. Saying it's just so it's just amazing how how his fans don't see any of this. I'm saying? How do he still have fans? I don't get it. If you're a real boxing fan, how can you still like Terence Crawford, bro? I'm saying? This dude is a total fraud, bro. I mean, everybody should be, he should have 2 fans left, what I'm saying, in his family, and they should be in his family. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
So, Bud, you're now in your mid 30s. You were at lightweight, junior welter. Now you're at welter. How much longer are you going to be doing this? You still look to be at or near the height of your powers, right? How much longer are you going to be doing this?
I don't know. Right now, I'm still in love with the sport. I'm still, fairly, young at my soul. I don't drink, I don't smoke, so my body's not, going through crazy, wear and tear. Then that I haven't been in any wars that wore me down or anything. So I always said I want to retire at 33, but here I am at 35 and still moving along. So who knows?
So, Bud, one of the things, one of the reasons I got to see you and Spence, not only, it's almost never happened in the history of boxing. 2 guys in or around their primes, in or around their best weight class, boxer, puncher.
Dude, you too old, bro. You know what I'm saying? You see Errol Spence Jr. work rate, you see the pressure, you see the power, the consistent power, the consistent pressure that he puts on you, bro. He fights 3 minutes of every round. You know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford cannot handle that kind of pressure. You know what I'm saying? Against a guy who's in the middle of his prime versus a guy who's at the end of his prime. I don't care how much he don't drink, how much he don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? He could be what I'm saying, the healthiest man in the world. But nobody beats Father Time. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're talking about, what I'm saying, an athlete like Errol Spence Jr., who's on top of his shit right now. He's training like hell. And you see how he destroyed Udanis Ugas, somebody who he wouldn't fight. He wouldn't fight Udanis Ugas. You know what I'm saying? The guy he's fighting got knocked out by Aegis Kavalauskas, somebody who Terence Crawford TKO'd. So make it make sense, bro.
Speed, power, skills, defense, switch up. Talk about like you guys can do every single thing. And it looks like a 50-50 type fight. The boxing fans are dying to see.
He don't want a 50-50 type fight. He don't want to fight nobody with speed, power, anybody that can beat him, Max. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? He's not looking for that, bro. He already know what the deal is. Terence Crawford has already, got his exit strategy. You know what I'm saying? His fans don't want that fight. That's why they always capping. You know what I'm saying? It's always hate on Errol Spence Jr. But they see his man. They man is out here with his panties down, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's looking like a full girl on the run right now. You know what I'm saying?
See this. Tell me that it's going to happen. Like, are you really going to let your career go by without making this fight happen?
The answer is yes. The answer is yes, Max. Look at his face. Yeah, that's he's content with that. You know what I'm saying? And the sad part is he has skill, bro. But he's just a chicken. You know what I'm saying? He's just a coward, bro. He's just petty. You know what I'm saying? The dude has the mind of a damn 10-year-old. He never developed mentally. You know what I'm saying? You hear how he talks in vague terms. You know what I'm saying? He can't even break shit down, bro. You know what I'm saying? He can't break nothing down, bro, and make it sound believable. This dude is trash, bro.
Why everybody keep telling me I gotta make the fight happen? Like what
You need to sign the goddamn contract, dummy. Dumb dumb. You tell me why everybody telling you that you need to sign the contract. You need to, you don't walk away and make deals with BLK Prime. That's why people are saying you need to make the fight. You know what I'm saying? You up here with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Where you trying to act like you don't know what's going on. This is another reason why we don't like Terence Crawford, bro. The guy would never keep it real. He's a fake ass nigga. And it's just what it is, bro. He's gonna leave this career. He's gonna leave boxing as a fake ass nigga who never wanted to get beat.
what do y'all want me to do? Like
Yep.
y'all just want me to
We want you to sign the contract and get Falumaloon, bro. That's what we want. Stop playing and pretending, bro. We tired of looking at fake ass niggas like you. You know what I'm
I
saying?
guess I gotta go over there and just say, hey, listen, I fight for no guarantee.
Didn't he just say? Didn't he just say he agreed to fight for no guarantee? Didn't he just say that? What the hell is he talking about? Didn't he just say he agreed to fight for no guarantee? Didn't he just say that early in this interview? This dude here is dumb.
No back end, no nothing. Let's just
He just said no back end. Bro, man, I can't stand this dude, bro. man, man. If this don't tell Bud fans where this dude at, you know what I'm saying? Mentally, he on some fuck shit, bro. He talking about what is he talking about here, bro? You know what I'm saying? Is anybody asking him to do any of that? Was that what was offered to him? You know what I'm saying? This dude is on the duck. He's on the duck train, bro. He's on the duck train. He's leaving on the duck train. Don't know when he's coming back again. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a leaving on the duck train. That's what he's doing, bro. He's gonna go. He's gonna duck Errol Spence Jr. Look at this some bitch here.
just fight because this is what the fans want you to do. Like I'm trying my hardest to
I
make
believe
this
you
fight
are.
happen.
I
You know,
I
Look at
and I
believe
Max.
you
just
are.
want
Max
everybody
don't
to
even believe
know
his ass.
I'm trying. I'm trying. So
Bud doesn't
it ain't nothing
smoke
for me
or
else to do.
drink or do any of these.
We're gonna leave it right there. This has, you know what I'm saying? But let me sum it up like this here, man. I'm gonna sum it up like this. Terrence Crawford, man, he has got to be the sorriest dude, you know what I'm saying, I've seen in boxing history, bro. This dude here sucks. You know what I'm saying? This really sucks for boxing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought that he was a true warrior. Nah, man, he's not a true warrior. You know what I'm saying? He is the opposite of whatever a true warrior is. You know what I'm saying? He's a water boy. You know what I'm saying? That's what he is. Spit bucket guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a bully that likes to, you know what I'm saying, jump on fights where he knows he has the advantage. You know what I'm saying? The fights where he might get beat. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to fight those fights. You know what I'm saying? He never got in with Keith Thurman. He never got in with Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? He got Sean Porter and Kell Brook at the end of their career. You know what I'm saying? He never got into the mix of things. You know what I'm saying? We could have had a golden era of boxing at 147. But we had a goddamn champion a coward and a bully with no heart, you know what I'm saying, in the mix. You know what I'm saying, with a gap in his tooth. You know what I'm saying? That tells you right there. That's where all the fuck shit lies right there in between his teeth. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got, man. This, you know what I'm saying? This has been Pool Counter Boxing. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel for more hardcore boxing content. And remember what I say, y'all. Law don't go right here, law dog. Yes, Abby. See you guys in the next one. Peace. This has been a reaction to Terence Crawford interview on Max Kellerman, and this is protected by fair use. Thank you very much.